What's up, YouTubers? Alpha Apocalypse here. This is my first video on my channel. I basically am coming up here just to, making videos to try to help people get better at Halo. Try to grow the competitive scene a little bit. Gonna try at least. It's not a one-person job, but basically, I just wanted to go over a couple things today. Before I really go in to show people how to, the clutch decision makings, things that you can do in order to get better at Halo. There's actually so many different things that you can be good at that equal your overall skill level. Some people might have a good shot. Other people's might be extremely, have very high awareness as to where the enemy team is. Overall map control and movement, teamwork, team shot, decision making skills. Like I said, decision making. Sorry, kind of nervous. First video. Basically, you can be good at so many things. Weapon timing. You could be good with the power weapons when you do pick them up. Knowing where to push with rockets or knowing when to sit back with sniper is, definitely takes skill. The other thing that takes skill is grenades. Not many people consider grenades to be a very skillful weapon that is in Halo, but over the upcoming videos I will definitely show you why I believe grenades are two power weapons that you spawn with on every single spawn. And I will show you that in the upcoming videos. I just wanted to basically throw it out there on who I am, where I come from, how long I've been playing. That way you guys get to know me a little bit before I try to explain, different things that you can be good at in Halo. I might go over the same video a couple times because, obviously, I can show you, hey, my awareness right here, and then I'll get into talking about awareness, and I won't be able to talk about, my overall map control, the teamwork that I'm using to kill the other team. There's so many different things to be good at with Halo. So anyway, I'll start off by saying I've been around in Halo for about 7 or 8 years, since about Halo 2. I didn't even own an Xbox when I was playing Halo. There was a local LAN, local area network gaming center that I used to go to that had tournaments every Friday. But there would be like people up there all the time playing, like every day of the week, and I would go up there all the time. I had a teammate who was a lot younger than me at the time, but I felt like we worked pretty well together. I am 26 years old right now. I'm getting to the end of my Halo playing career, I guess. And, I kind of want to see it strive the day that I do decide that I'm done, the day that I decide to walk away. I want to leave it not dead where it's at right now. I want to try to do every little thing that I can to help people get into the competitive scene. I might have a couple years left. Whatever. Halo 5 might drop, and I'm just like, screw that, I'm the best. I have an ego. You'll come to find that out in the next few videos. So basically, yeah, I used to go up to these local tournaments. Excuse me. And they would, you could make a couple $100 a week. And I was like, damn, I need to get in on that. I never won one of them. That was because I wasn't that good at Halo 2. Like I said, I didn't own an Xbox most of the time with Halo 2, but toward about the last 2 years of Halo 2, I really I bought an Xbox. I really started playing the game. I really noticed at these tournaments that I was getting a lot better. So yeah, I ended up getting an Xbox, playing all the time. I didn't know anybody that was good, so I only got to like a 36 in Team Slayer, and I was the best person on my team when I got that 36. I had people camping in corners with sword while I just pushed them nonstop with BR and shit like that. So that's how I pretty much got my 36, was me running around killing people while my team just camped back and stay alive, allowing me to die a lot more than what I normally would have been able to. I was able to push them like the other team a lot more. Anyways, none of that matters. I was a noob in Halo 2. I had accounts like, I was a noob. Anyway, so yeah, by about the time Halo 3 came out, I was a 47 Brigadier. That was my first account, searching by myself. I didn't have anybody searching with me. That was, unless if it was like kids that was like level 40s that I would play customs with them and, scrape them all the time. But, yeah, I got my 47 Brig, grade 2. And while I was playing one day, I got a call from an old friend of mine, that younger kid that I used to go to these tournaments with. And he basically said, that he was really good at Halo. That he wants me to come back and play with him because I was better than him back then, but we had decent teamwork. So he wanted to, basically show me that he was better than me. And in my mind, when he was calling me, I was like, oh man, this kid again, I'm just going to be better than him. I had massive ego for being so horrible. He was a 49 in Lone Wolves. And that was in the first couple months of Halo 3. So, I mean, if you know anything about Halo 3, Lone Wolves was one of the hardest playlists in the game. And if you were able to get a 49 Lone Wolves, you could pretty much get a 50 in almost every other playlist. But that was his highest skill. That's pretty much all that he did play. It was Lone Wolves. And we ended up going in doubles. I think he was like a 46, 47. I was like a 47. And because I had searched so much by myself, and so did he, we didn't rank up hardly at all. Doubles was my playlist that I played nonstop. It was like the only playlist that I played. So, I had lost a shit ton of games getting to that 47, searching by myself. Again, I will state that. So he called me. We got on doubles, and we won more than I've ever won in Halo in my life up to that point. And, we were winning 8 out of 10 games, 9 out of 10 games, but we weren't going up because the ranking system in Halo 3 made it so that the more experience that you had in each playlist, the harder it was to rank up. So basically, we would go through, beat everybody, mostly, and we decided that since we weren't ranking up, why don't we just scrap these 2 accounts and make 2 brand new ones, start off fresh, only play together, play on the other account whenever the other one's not on. And we got to a level 50 in about 200 games. We only lost about 7 or 8 games getting there, which was pretty awesome when you ask me. A couple months into Halo, getting a 50 in doubles, I mean, it was way harder the first couple months than it was, a couple years in, that's for damn sure. So yeah, we got the 50s. We put wins on it. We played doubles for a few months after that. And then one day he came to me and he said, dude, this isn't even a challenge anymore. Like, we're beating 10 out of 10 kids. We have like 100 wins on the 50. And we both decided to sell the accounts. And we got, I think we both got like a 3-month apiece for our accounts, which we went through and decided that MLG was going to be the playlist that we were going to move to. So basically, we made the new accounts all Alpha and all Nexium. If you're already a competitive gamer, I know that you know Nexium for sure, and you probably know me. I've been around the block several times, and so has he. We started playing MLG the day that the EXP system for individual playlists dropped. We were very good. Okay, we were not the best at all. I never considered myself the best. Even if I say that over and over and over, I don't believe it. Which that's most players, I think. And, I think all of us have a big ego when we're into competitive gaming. I mean, we're at the top, So basically, we ended up getting our 47s with like 250 experience on it. So we had like commanders and like commander grade 3s even. And MLG with a 47, which at the time, I mean, the playlist just dropped, so there wasn't that many people with a higher rank with more experience than us in the playlist. And, at the time, it was just like pros that were beating us with experience. And then to have a 47 on top of it, it was just awesome, And, again, I'll say that we weren't the best, but 47s in MLG, like a year into Halo 3. That's pretty decent. So, anyways, we're really getting pretty good, but we were getting frustrated with each other because we were not able to get that level 50 in MLG, and that was probably one of the hardest things in Halo 3 to do online. Aside from like beating pros on their amazing pro host, but yeah, we made it to the 57 or 47 with 250 experience, 300 experience, Colonel somewhere in there. And then we decided to leave each other. We decided that the teamwork wasn't there to get the 50. And he was better than me individually. I was always the teamwork guy, calling everything out, shooting constantly, being so aggressive. He was more of the I'm going to sit back over here with Sniper and kill everything that moves. And, our teamwork really worked well together. My teamwork allowed him to sit back with Sniper and win games for us. So when we split up, I decided to keep going. I decided to continually play MLG over and over and over. I wanted to get better. That's, the only way to get better is to play with people better than you, the same skill as you. And you'll eventually see that you are getting better if you're playing with people better than you, which that's a huge deal. Also, build your confidence. I mean, if you play with somebody who you know that is better than the people on the other team on a consistent basis, then you're going to have, that confidence when you go up to shoot against them. You just know that, I shoot people better than this guy, so I'm gonna have a chance versus this guy. So that confidence is a huge factor in Halo. If you don't have confidence, then you're not going anywhere. So basically, I kept playing MLG. We split off. I never got my 50 solo at that time. But my friend did. He went off, got a 50 with his other friends. He was searching 3s and 2s and stuff like that with other people, like semi-pros, people who had made top 32, like ABR Fox at the time was really high up there, and I got to play with him, which was awesome. My friend Nexium used to pull me into parties with amazing people, So he ended up going off and getting his 50. I was extremely jealous of him, but that just gave me the drive to continue to search MLG over and over and over. So basically, I, got back in touch with him. We started playing on an everyday basis, and we decided again to do it again, to make brand new accounts, to go through and to get our MLG 50s. I don't remember what the accounts were called at the time. I do. I was Master Alpha. That's right. And he was Nexium with 3 M's or something like that. I mean, he's had a ton of accounts. I can't keep track of them. But we ended up getting a 50 in MLG and only losing 6 games. Okay, all the way there. We dominated. It was right around that time too when he realized, he was like, whoa, Alpha's getting better. Maybe I can go to a local tournament with him. And we looked up some tournaments and we saw this $5,000 2v2. It was TGN was the company name, The Gaming Network. And it was in Cincinnati, Ohio. I live really close to Columbus, so it was a 3-hour drive for me. And neither one of us had a car at the time, so I actually had a bum ride from my mom. And, yeah. So we got to the event, this $5,000 tournament, and we were looking around. We didn't see anybody that we recognized, no pros, although Nexium was telling me that Banana Cognac was there. And if you know the semi-pro scene from Halo 3, you would know that Banana Cognac is Strongside's local. They play all the time. Banana Cognac took top 32 several times. Very good player. So about 5 minutes before the 2v2 started, there was an FFA to warm up. And Strongside sniped down Elamite Warrior and Ace all walked through the door. At that time, I knew that we had our work cut out. But I was so scared. Okay, I didn't even sleep the night before. I don't know about Nexium. He he had this energy. He was, younger than me, like I said. I was probably like 20 at the time. He was like 16, 17 at the time. I don't really remember. It's been a while. But yeah, he just had this energy on the drive there, and while we were there, like he knew like deep down inside that we were gonna place really well, and I just didn't have that. I didn't have the confidence, that he did. So basically, we get into our first round, and remember, my confidence is low here. We raffle stomped the shit out of the kids first round. We absolutely destroy them. And after the first game, when I went off, I realized, like, damn, we might have a chance here, and to make it really high up. And even if we don't make money, we could still get something out of this. So we basically started to beat every team. We didn't even drop a game until we got to Banana Cognac. We faced off against Banana Cognac and his 2v2 teammate. They beat us the first game. Okay, and I looked at Devin, and he looked back at me, and I said, these guys are not going to beat us. Okay? It was a best of 3, so we had to win the next 2 straight. And we pumped each other up every kill. We were just like screaming, get raped every time. We're like facing off top 12 right now. If we lose the next 2 series with Banana Cognac and the next whoever we get matched up with, we're still going to take like top 10. So that's where we were in the tournament. But we ended up coming back and beating Banana Cognac and his teammate 2 games in a row. We beat him on Pit, and then we beat him on Construct. That's right. And we won by like 10 plus kills both the 2 games. So it wasn't really that bad. We got a couple more amateur kids coming up against us for the next few rounds. We pretty much beat them. Strongside and Ace came up. They beat us the first game, and we actually took a game from them. We took game 2 from them. We were tied 1-1. We beat them on Construct. I was whoring rockets like crazy. We had top control the entire time, and we won. We went into the 3rd game. I don't think I've ever been raped that hard at Halo in my entire life. I think that Strongside took it personal that we beat them because literally I was getting domed on my spawn. Every other spawn. It was so annoying. I couldn't do anything. Me and Nexium lost. We lost that round, which that was like we were like top 6 after that loss. We had to lose again. We actually played another amateur team and beat them and made it into top 4, guaranteed. And we lost to Elamite Warrior and Snipe Down 2 games in a row. So that's what happened. It was, we didn't win money, obviously. We didn't win top 3. We took 4th place. And we got sponsored to the next MLG event of our choosing. Whichever one we wanted to go to, we could go. They were going to pay for flight, hotel, the tournament itself, just for the 2 of us. They were not going to pay for our whole team. But that was really cool. Like, I had people to pay for my plane ticket and stuff. Well, it came time that MLG Columbus came around, and I didn't need a hotel. I was like really close by anyway. And I remember I was sponsored. I had the money from TGN, but we just decided not to go. We were running games with people all the time. We couldn't find people that we felt like could go there and place into pro bracket, which honestly I regret that. And here's why. Even if you are not going to go and win a tournament, you should still go. The practice, the event experience, is huge. I can't even explain how important it is to go to these lands with top name people. I mean, you learn so much when you're playing with them. And so we didn't even go. But I have been to MLG tournaments before. I've been to 2. I only went with locals that lived around me that were not that good. and I never made it into top 32. But I feel like in my prime that when I was playing against semi-pros and I was playing with people as good as me, we were winning series. Not from every team, but there was a lot of teams that we were beating. We actually beat ABR in the end. Toward the end of Halo 3, we were beating them. We were beating just a whole bunch of semi-pro teams, and so I really like to feel like I would have been semi-pro if I would have went to these tournaments with people as good as me. I would have made semi-pro, but that wasn't good enough for me at the time. I wanted pro bracket. I wanted to be the best, and if I wasn't gonna go to be the best, I wasn't gonna go. That was my ego, and that was my downfall. Was that ego? So when you're gaming, I mean, it's okay to have an ego, but don't let that ego control the decisions that you make about going to tournaments and stuff like that. So, I mean, I've been around the block. I have been playing this game forever. Here's a couple things I just want you guys to know. I'm not the best, okay? I'm very good. But that does not mean that I cannot help you. I can. I can teach you things that you probably don't even know about Halo 4 and about, upcoming Halos, Halo in general. I know how to play the game. I've been around the block. I know what I'm doing. And the thing is, too, is even if you're better than me, like, let's say that you did place top 32, you used to beat me, you still beat me. That doesn't mean that I can't help you. There are different things that I consider myself that I'm very, I have a very good shot. When I've been playing the game for about a week straight, and I don't take a break, I play like 6 to 8 hours a day. My shot is incredible. I don't miss. Okay, and my overall map control, I move around the map to perfection. The way that I want to move around the map, I feel like I can push really anywhere on the map that I want to, just because the way that I'm moving around and the way that I'm timing weapons and am able to pick those weapons up and use them. I'm amazing with rockets, and I know how that sounds. I mean, I time rockets out every time, and I don't give them to the other team. I will shoot them off into the sky if I have to make sure that they don't get them. And that's a very clutch play. I'll jump off the map with them every single time that I get the chance, if I'm going to die, and I'm not going to give them rockets. You know what I'm saying? So making those clutch decisions with power weapons and stuff like that is huge. I mean, if you can keep power weapons out of the other team's hands, you're probably going to win. Just by that alone, you're probably going to beat people on Xbox Live. When you're going to tournaments and stuff like that, that's when you're really looking at decision making and team shot and teamwork and having a good shot and the grenades, being good with grenades and being good with timing weapons all comes into play. If you're not good at every single one of those things, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to win. You're not going to do anything. You're going to embarrass yourself. So, over the upcoming, videos in my channel, what I will be showing you guys is basically how to move around the map. Every little detail that I can possibly show you will be here. And the fact is that I made like $10,000 to $16,000 in Halo 3, and that's not like winnings, but those tournaments that were held in Marion, Ohio, like just little shit, selling accounts, selling lessons. I used to sell lessons for 1,600 Microsoft point cards. I even had a guy buy me a brand new Xbox when my Xbox went red ring because I was in the middle of teaching him how to play. And he wanted the lesson so bad that he bought me a brand new Xbox and shipped it straight to my house. So, I mean, if people are willing to do things like that, I'm sure that you guys can tune in for 15 minutes every few days for tips and tricks on how to get better. To keep you fragging like a pro. Last thing I want to go over today is, again, like I've said, I am not the best. And I know that I have not helped you get better with this video. The intention of this video, I will be uploading another one very soon. But the intention of this video is just to basically show you who I am, tell you what I'm about. I'll be able to go over some gameplays with you guys here pretty soon. I will even, a couple times a week, upload a video of someone else playing. Or like if you can upload it to me, that would be even better. But I'll be able to upload your guys' films and just talk about it, commentate on it, tell you what you need to be doing differently in order to get you better at Halo. And these are definitely things that I can do to help you guys get better. But yeah, you guys take it easy and definitely keep tuning in, because this is going to be a huge deal. I'm going to be able to help you guys get better. So take it easy, guys.